Hello, welcome to Anxiety Antidote number 21. I am Georgena Grace and would like to welcome you to this YouTube channel where we really look at what is happening in our bodies as a result of anxiety. So we always begin with this. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being low and 10 being high, how's your anxiety in this moment? Just take a moment, scan your body, and how would you describe that number to someone else to let them know what's going on in your world? In his book, Unwinding Anxiety, Judson Brewer talks about the fact that the brain is where anxiety begins, and then what we know is it floods the body. So I was having a conversation with a client earlier this week, and I asked the question of this person: if your brain is throwing your body into anxiety, what is the benefit of that? Well, for some of us, anxiety gets our attention immediately. We can go about our day on autopilot and not really stop and notice what's happening within us. But when we're anxious, when we feel that tension, when we feel like everything is shaking inside, it's pretty hard to ignore it. So perhaps that is one of the benefits of anxiety. It brings us into the present moment. And then we can notice what happens. And then we can notice what happens when we begin to move. Because what I'm imagining is you stopped to scan on that scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high and 1 being low, where you were. So now I'm going to invite you to simply start walking as you hear my voice, and just notice, what is it like to move in this state? And I'm curious if anything happens as you're moving. And now I'm going to invite you to pause, to stop, and simply march in place. And what does it feel like to march in place? And what happens to your anxiety? Now, these are experiments, body-mind experiments, because you see, your experience will differ from somebody else's. And all we're doing is we're noticing, because this is relating to the body. And in this moment, perhaps you're experiencing anxiety in your body. And if not, in this moment, these things then, these tools are what you can use in later moments when anxiety is flooding the body. So we've walked and noticed, we've marched and noticed, and this time I'm going to invite you to simply bounce up and down on your toes. And if you need to hold on to the back of the chair to do that, do. Just bounce up and down for an entire minute. Oh yes, if we were to pause this video and have you do that, that might seem like forever. But as you're pausing or jumping up and down on your toes, just bouncing up and down on your toes, notice what's happening in your body. And then exhale. pause and scan your body again. And what is that number now? Is it higher? Is it lower? Was the movement distracting? Or did it put you in greater connection with your body? I'm Georgena Grace, and I certainly hope you will comment in the section below, because you see, many people come here regularly, and as they see comments from other people, it's validating for them. So take 30 seconds, please, and let us know. I started here with anxiety. The number I ended up with was here, and my experience of walking, marching, and bouncing made a difference with my anxiety. Yes, no, oh my gosh, it was a surprise win. Thanks so much. We are here again today because your body tells the truth and your wisdom is within. You've all got it. So we'll see you again, and let me know how this process worked for you. Thanks.